was being shady in the apology. Like, you can't apologize and be like, you need to be lucky I came to your show, you old washed up lady. Yup, it's TMZ Verified, the podcast. I'm Wyld.
I'm Steph.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You was gone. Last week. I would say the block was missing you, but we had Tanner and Serenity filling in, and I think they did pretty good.
Love it. I saw it. It was great.
Were you sick?
Yeah, I was really sick, actually.
Are you still sick or sick?
I had a sinus infection and a strep throat at the same time.
Okay, how you feeling right now?
Great. I feel great. I know, I feel great.
Okay.
I've had antibiotics. We're great. Let's get into the stories.
All right, well, you know who's not feeling great today?
Brianna Chickenfry and Zach Bryan.
Oh, please. Brianna Chickenfry from Barstool.
Yep. BFF's pod.
Yep. Zach Bryan, the country singer. They have broken up. And this is the most dramatic, unnecessarily drama breakup I've ever heard in my entire life. My girl, Selena Gomez. Looking good, feeling good. Selena Gomez, she must have heard us talking crap about her a couple weeks ago.
Or that she's in every episode we ever post. Because you pick her for the topics because you love her.
All right, well, Selena Gomez, remember a few weeks ago she was spotted with her co-star Edgar Ramirez at Sabrina Carpenter's concert, and they were dancing a little like risque.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, girl, you got a man.
Right.
Well, now she got both of her men together in the same spot. Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez, and Edgar Ramirez in one place. We'll tell y'all what they was doing. Pretty close, too.
Wyld.
It was. Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande has a new beef.
She can't get out of the beef.
And I'm not talking about the beef that she has with that lady whose husband she allegedly stole.
You didn't even bring that.
Okay, well, that's alleged. Ariana Grande is fighting with Elvira.
Of all people.
The mistress of darkness. Okay, first of all, most young people don't know who this is. But, like, we work here. Elvira is, like, this, like, super iconic, like, Halloween figure from, like, the 90s, early 2000s. Smoking hot, dark hair, big black wig, like, she's cool. Anyway, Elvira and Ariana Grande are beefing, and I choose Elvira's side.
We'll tell you what happened.
Whose side do you pick?
Ariana's.
Of course. All right, Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan and Brianna Chickenfry, they have gone their separate ways.
Yep.
And I know what you're thinking. Who the hell are these people?
Wyld.
Well, this is TMZ Verified. And
Wyld's
like,
super shady because he like literally was like, why are we posting about that?
I mean, for our audience members who might be a little bit older that might not know who these people are.
I think they're equally as famous, I will say.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Are you a big Zach Bryan fan? Secret country boy?
I'm a pretty big country fan.
Oh, didn't know that. See you at Stagecoach this year.
Zach Bryan and Brianna Chickenfry, they have been dating. They were dating since 2023. So they got together like last summer. And then in the last couple of days.
Don't be shady. In the last couple of days, things have gone south.
South.
Okay? What happened was.
Stephanie is pausing because this is the second time we've done this story. We had to start over already before. And she keeps wanting to give the fake-ass version of the story.
I want to give the version of mine, but I have to stick to facts because I'm a journalist.
It's like the Delulu version of the story.
Okay, so let me stick to facts.
Tell the Delulu version of the story.
The Delulu version?
Yes.
Okay, so basically there's speculation that he was on a dating app, okay? Then he publicly talked on his Instagram, typed on a story and said, blah, 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 we're broken up. Then Brianna Chickenfry makes a YouTube video on her account and says, I'm blindsided by the breakup. I'm blindsided by the fact that he posted about it. I was under the impression that I was going to get to grieve the relationship before we went public with the relationship breakup.
Okay.
Okay. That's like the facts mixed with the delusion.
Okay, that is
according to you.
That is the woman version of that story.
Let's
hear
your
girl version.
Let's hear your
That is girl math and
let's hear your version.
Nutshell.
It won't be any better.
So what happened was, y'all, if y'all been following the story, before Zach Bryan made his like declaration on Instagram that they were broken up, Brianna did that thing that women be doing sometimes where they go to Instagram and they don't post, they don't say what they talking about, but they post like a cryptic message. And then they'll be like, oh, you know, I'm a better person. I can do better. I don't remember what the exact message was, but that's not important. It was basically one of those like cryptic things that like insinuated that she had some drama in her life somewhere.
Okay.
And then the next day, Zach was like, oh, we broken up.
Okay.
And then Brianna Chickenfry talking about she was blindsided. Sis, she wasn't.
Wyld. I think what happened here is they clearly broke up for a reason, okay?
Yes.
She said in her video that they broke up the night prior. And I bet they didn't have a convo like, hey, when are we gonna like let this loose? Like blah blah. I think it was like a hang up situation. We're done. This is my speculation. Hang up, we're done. Didn't talk about how we were gonna do it. And then he goes, allegedly, there's rumors swirling that he was on a dating app. Let's say he wasn't on a dating app. He goes, I want to be single. So he had to post on his. That's factual.
Single.
If you're posting that on your story, what does that mean in the guy world?
So you mad that he's trying to get.
He's trying to be like, okay, let me get out there.
Open up the floodgates. I'm available.
And she goes,
like,
oh my God, I didn't think about that.
But like,
she probably thought they were fake breaking up. I've done that before.
That's
like, you know what I mean? Like it's like,
that's
oh,
really
I'm done. Hang up. And then he's posting on a story. I'd lose it.
That's the blind side.
This video is because she thought it was fake.
Yeah, I know what's funny is that Stephanie's saying this, and then all the girls in the studio are like,
Literally.
No, please.
No, it was a hang up. We're done. I'm seriously done this time. Hang up. And then he posts on his story. I'd lose it. I'd be crying on my bathroom floor. I'd be at my desk losing it. Stop. What do you mean we're broken up?
That's not blindsided.
I am blindsided.
No.
And in her video, by the way, she says, like, I can't believe that you could do so, like, I'm paraphrasing. I could do so much for somebody and they would do this to me. That is what's, I think, that's what I think happened.
People break up. Don't be saying we broken up.
You don't need to move on the next day. The next day is crazy. You do not, let's say he wasn't on said dating app, okay?
Right.
You don't need to be posting that you're single the next day. Relax. We just had sex. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't be ready to go that quick.
Here's a little bit of what heartbroken Brianna Chickenfry had to say.
Don't be rude.
You see how swollen my face is? I've been crying for like 5 days straight. How can you give someone everything and like love them so unconditionally, like through stuff that you shouldn't? Because you just love them and you want them, like you see the good in them. Like how can you, this is so embarrassing. I don't give a fuck. How can you?
Okay,
Please,
I've been cutting versions of this video for the past day, okay? And I want to reevaluate. I think what happened, because based off of her reactions and what she said specifically in this video.
Yes.
I think they've been fighting for like a week and then like she, like, you know what I mean?
And then they broke up.
Because
she said, I've been crying for 5 days.
It wasn't like a hang up situation.
Exactly.
Or you know what? I take it back. You're wrong.
Oh my God.
They were fighting for a week and then she hung up. And then like she wasn't serious. But they've been fighting so long that he took his, I want to be on his side with this a little bit. Maybe he thought it was real.
And she just was being drama? Like.
But they were fighting for like a week straight.
Often happens. Being drama, being hype. And she probably is the one that said,
oh,
we're broken up.
Yeah, I love a threat. Like,
we are not together anymore. He goes, okay.
Post. Yeah. I would lose it. I'd be on my floor. And then she's like, this is so embarrassing, but like, I don't give a fuck and I'm with her. Like, at that point, it's like, we ride at dawn, you know?
I'm glad to see y'all are all crazy.
What would you do if you were broken up? Would you
the next day is wild. That is wild.
Okay, thank you. Are you going on a date the next day? Okay, bye.
Well,
okay.
Zach Bryan has
men are trash.
Zach Bryan has doubled up to let y'all know I'm really not.
No, he really.
He has released, or he appears to be releasing a breakup song about their relationship. He dropped a little snippet on Instagram, and here is Zach Bryan's breakup song.
Recall when we went to Rockaway Beach, summer heat in Eastern Queens, and a subway ride.
Come
on. Country
on.
music artist, like lover myself.
Fire,
sounds great, but to post this the next day after a breakup is fucked up.
Went to Rockaway Beach.
You don't know what he's saying.
Summer heat in the Eastern Queens.
You're reading it. Listen, to post the breakup like chronicles the next day is crazy.
She made a whole YouTube video though.
It was 2 minutes long. And also she can't post something like about her talents like.
Okay, well have a talent then.
Wild. Like she can't release, like, you know what she could do though? Go on BFF's pod. This is what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, she's
Dave Portnoy tweeted in support of her, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the tweet said. Can you look it up? It's actually important. Dave Portnoy.
I'm sure it's not that important.
It is.
Go, continue the story and I'll find the tweet.
She has like supporters and she's gonna go on her BFF's pod with Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards and they're gonna talk about this and then he's gonna feel the wrath. The song wrath, like the equal. She's like, you're gonna post a song? I'm gonna go on my pod. He knows the pod's dropping soon.
I know that like
what?
we care, but like No one gives a crap about.
I'm not. I would just work here.
I just feel like she going to talk about it on her podcast, but he's going to drop a song that might end up being the number one, the biggest country song in the world.
Could you
and he might
imagine?
win a Grammy. Like, he wins a CMA for
Stop.
this song about Brianna Chickenfry.
Well, and then what do you do? Like when you're like in Ralph's, and then
and
you hear
hear,
like,
and it goes,
"See
recall when we
now,
were
be
on the rock."
proud." It's like, oh, shut up. Like, honestly,
God damn, this is why you don't date artists.
literally.
All right, well, we wish them the best, I guess.
I hope I hope they get back together just for the spice.
Who could you see her with next? Now she honestly has to.
Well, there's
level
some
up.
drama with his ex as well. This is all alleged, and I'm not going to say specifics because I know you get mad at me.
Mhm.
There's some shady shit that went on with his ex too, apparently.
Okay.
So this is all tying into her breakup as well. Clearly doesn't have clean breakups is what's the rumor.
Well, I like Brown and Chicken Fry. And
Really?
I like anyone
Okay.
who can work their way up with very little. Like, so I think that like she should.
Okay.
That wasn't me being shady. Okay. Moving on. Ariana Grande, who I try so hard. I swear I try so hard to like Ariana Grande.
You switched teams a long time ago.
But like I tried in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love her. Still love the music though. 10 out of 10. Person, -20. Ariana Grande has apologized after Elvira, who is the mistress of darkness here in Los Angeles and Halloween all around the world. She's like, you know how Mariah Carey is like the queen of Christmas?
Wyld.
Am I wrong though?
Okay.
Elvira is like the queen of Halloween.
Okay.
Okay, well, Elvira recently, she recalled the incident where Ariana Grande reached out to her to get tickets to one of Elvira's shows. Ariana brought a swarm of people, and then some shady shit went down. Take a listen.
Came and she brought 20 guests. So she wanted 21 tickets. We're like, okay. And we give her the tickets, and she comes backstage, and she asked if I could take pictures with all of her friends and relatives she brought. I take a picture with every single one of them. I sign autographs for every single one of them. Then I say to her, could we take a photo together? And she goes, no, I don't really do that.
All right, let me re-emphasize what Elvira just said because I like to add a little extra spice. So Ariana Grande's ass called up Elvira and said, can I get 20 free tickets to Elvira's really popular Halloween show? Okay, pretty popular Halloween show.
In quotation.
And then Elvira said, of course. She gives her the tickets. Ariana brings her mama, probably Nana or Nona. That's her grandma.
I love her.
Nona, the family, a bunch of other people. If I had to guess, Frankie Grande was also there. Regardless, Ariana Grande brought 20 people to the Elvira show for free. Comp tickets. Not only did she bring them to the show, then she brought them backstage. Elvira, being the mistress of darkness that she is, takes photos with all 20 people and then goes to Ariana, can I get a photo with you? And Ariana goes, no, I don't really do that. Here we are. Steph, go.
You didn't need to bring Frankie Grande into this. Number one. Number two, okay?
What?
The comp tickets, I can't even talk. The comp tickets is crazy when you're Ariana Grande. You should not be comped anything, okay?
Nothing.
I do understand, though, not wanting to take some pics. But she could have said, sure, let's take a photo. Don't post this. That's my argument. Like, what if she was feeling like gross? What if she had a cold sore? What if she looked ugly? What if she, you know what I mean?
No, I don't. Because if you feel any of those things, stay your crusty.
Don't do the comp.
Stay in the house. Like, no one
Tickets.
else. It's not like Elvira sent an invitation for Ariana Grande to come. Like, Ariana Grande reached out on her own.
I
And
don't
this
like
woman
that.
gave you, like, free tickets. And then you're going to say, I don't do that.
Also, 20 seats at a show is crazy because then they don't
Crazy.
make the money from that.
They're not making the money for that.
Mm.
And I mean, if I had to guess, there's probably only 100 seats. I'm joking. This is actually a very successful show at Not Scary Farms. Well, anyway.
You are so shady. I will
Anyway.
say, okay, like in this office, people come up to you all the time, like, for example, the person next to me, and will be like, hey, like, I'm filming on my Instagram right now. And you're just like, I don't want to be on
Right.
camera right now. Like, and I love you to death. But like, maybe she was just feeling off. But what she should have said is like, thank you so much for comping these tickets. Let's take a pic. But like, just maybe don't post this. I'm feeling so ugly today.
Yeah.
But you also can't be famous going forward from this moment on. Can't be famous and ask for comped anything. Stop. I'm over brands also, this is just a side note, sending influencers free shit when they can afford it.
I think influencers are fine. I think like
No,
the actual celebrities.
they can
like,
afford it.
please.
Why don't you scroll through FYP makeup brand and then send it to people who are actually using your products and not influencers?
I love that actually.
Thank you. Back to the topic at hand. Do you think that Elvira...
All right. So after this went viral, Ariana Grande, because everybody was dragging her ass on the internet, she had to come out with an apology, and it's the most half-ass apology I've ever heard in my life.
Let's hear it.
She said, "I'm so disheartened to see this. I actually don't even remember getting a chance to meet you because I had an anxiety attack and to my memory left before the rest of my family. This was around 7 years ago, and at the time, I was really not great with being in public crowds or loud spaces. But if I'm misremembering this moment, I sincerely apologize for offending you so." She also goes on to say that her mom, Ariana Grande's mom, is a big fan of Elvira, or was a big fan. And then she goes, quote, "She might have different feelings about that now, but I'll talk to her. Clearly, we all have our days."
Oh, that was. Oh,
Because
oh my God.
not even is this a half-ass apology. It's a shady. How you being shady in the apology? Like, you can't apologize and be like, "You need to be lucky I came to your show, you old washed-up lady." Like, that's basically what?
What
That's
if it was after the Nickelodeon thing?
What Nickelodeon? It
7
wasn't.
years ago.
You mean the Manchester thing?
I'm just saying, like,
I think it was around the time, but I mean, still, you signed up to come out of your house, sis. Ariana Grande. Like,
yeah.
I'm so disheartened to see this. I actually don't even remember getting a chance to meet
What was
you.
the date 7 years ago?
I don't know. I'm bad at math.
What's the year? Everyone? What was 7 years ago? Someone.
We're all bad at math.
No, it's 7 years ago was 2015. 2015? Oh. She wasn't doing it on Nickelodeon then. But it was Manchester.
It was around. I think it was around the Manchester time.
So let's say
understandable.
okay, understandable. Let's say she was like really feeling like anxious in this auditorium, like whatever. Because of her situation, she could have handled it better and been like, "Thank you so much for comping these. Let's take a pic and don't post this." And also, if she left early, you could have written a note. Thank you so much for the
I'm
comp
sorry.
tickets.
I was,
sorry I left like
really
in a hurry. I
anxious.
got really anxious, as you know.
I think Ariana Grande is also like an old school celebrity where they're like, they are celebrities and they just do things. And I don't think that she has a thought of like,
People.
Like, yeah, I think she's just so disconnected.
Oh, I hate that.
She's super famous. The new celebrities aren't like that though.
Name one.
They seem to be a little more self-aware.
Name
like
one.
Chapel.
Who?
Self-aware, annoying as fuck.
Oh, okay.
But
Self-aware.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Ariana Grande's like, "Oh, I did that thing. Oh, I licked that donut. Oh, I stole that husband."
Wyld.
Allegedly, please. Okay, moving on.
This is a great episode. Honestly, like,
Selena Gomez, aka
your favorite person on the
I was
internet.
about
I
to
looked at these
say,
topics and I go,
man.
why are we talking about her again?
I love me some Selena Gomez.
I love her too, but like,
She's been looking so
we're
good.
really rinsing this towel out.
Selena Gomez, if you ever come across these videos, just know.
You'll drop your girlfriend for her? Like, what are you saying?
I'm saying that Selena Gomez was cuddling up to Benny Blanco and Edgar Ramirez
Okay.
after the whole
You go,
Edgar-
and not me. And that's the problem.
After the whole incident. So remember a few weeks ago,
Oh, we remember. Sabrina Carpenter concert. Selena's grinding up on her co-star.
mm-hmm,
And everyone's like, what about your BF?
mm-hmm.
And then her BF was like, it's okay, queen, love you. And then everyone's like, huh? And so now she pulled co-star and BF in one room so that everyone shuts up.
And made sure they took a photo together. It was Selena, Benny, and Edgar. They were at Mother Wolf, which is, I think it's in LA, right?
It's such great veggie powder, by the way.
You been there?
Yes.
Got you, bougie. They were at Mother Wolf in Los Angeles for an after party for the Amelia Perez movie.
Okay.
And Selena goes, "I will not be spotted with Edgar without my man," because we see the three of them like cuddled up on the couch, kikiing, smiling away. It wasn't even awkward. Like, it seemed like they were cool. I don't really know what happened, except I believe that Selena Gomez took her ass home and Benny Blanco said, "Don't you ever have me out here looking stupid like that again."
I don't think he said that
Okay, what do you say?
because she would have never done the first thing in the first place if that was his vibe.
Okay.
I think he went, anything you say, baby.
He truly does give anything you say. I would too, though. Sometimes you just got to be like that. It's not worth the argument.
I'm dead.
So we should say, Selena and Edgar, as far as we know, as far as everybody knows, there's nothing going on.
No, I think
Nothing
he was just like
going on.
feeling it.
Yeah,
maybe a little.
like-
I'm not gonna say what substance, but maybe the substance was flowing,
Little libations.
and she just needed to gyrate on her cohort.
Gyrate on something. That's what it was. All right, they're all good in the hood now. It's kind of a nothing burger. Wow, I really did just pull this story out for no reason.
Like I was like, oh, talking about this.
Speaking of Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber.
Oh,
This
wasn't even on the topics, but
I
we're
was
gonna
about
bring
to say,
it up.
this was crazy. Breaking news. Justin Bieber has accused some of his business managers of squandering his money. Like, we broke this story on our website, TMZ.com. Basically, Justin is saying that there is like a shit ton of his money that is essentially has been mismanaged. We don't know exactly like how much of his money, but sources close to the situation just
Poor
say that,
Gamble.
like, what?
Just kidding. You have to believe it.
But
That's who I think did.
but sources close to the situation tell us that like Justin's pissed. He's considering like taking legal action to try to sue some people to get some money back. We don't really know what's going on with Justin Bieber's money, but
I believe him.
you know, so there's also information that's come out that has suggested that Justin Bieber has very poor spending habits, which honestly I believe.
I believe that as well.
And not to be rude, but outside of selling his music catalog last year for $200 million, Justin Bieber has had no business to manage in the last like 3 or 4 years. Tour, non-existent. Album, non-existent. He hasn't been making money, but what he has been doing is
Going on stage with people.
spending money is where I was going with that.
Having babies.
So we'll have to see how this plays out. We don't know if Justin is like formally filing anything. He hasn't filed anything as of yet, but like,
Should be interesting.
I would love to be that rich. To where like you just don't even know.
I don't really know how much he took from me, but
I
I'm
just
pissed
know it's
about
a
it.
lot. Something ain't adding up, and I
And
need the math.
I just know I'm mad.
And I'm just angry.
But I do, especially with all the Diddy stuff going on. There's more to this story.
Okay. Well,
Wait, let me think of something.
oh, you have more thoughts? You just want to think of them right now? on the
No,
spot?
I was going to
Go.
come up, but there's another topic. It's okay.
All right, moving on to our.
Mean comments of the week. They
You're
won't be
gonna have a
about
little
me.
bit more spiciness with that. Maybe have a little more. Come on. Do-do-do.
They're all going to be about me.
Okay, it's time for mean comments.
About me.
So Stephanie was out last week.
Ugh.
We had Serenity and Tanner in. And
Love them.
We only had one question for the people at the end of the show.
Stop.
Is do you like Serenity and Tanner? Because
Oh,
if
okay.
they're not like them, we would never have them back again.
Oh.
That's a fair question.
Okay.
We do a show for the
I
people.
love them. What'd they say?
The people said, please have them both back on the podcast.
Love it.
Another great episode.
Perf.
We should replace Stephanie with both of them.
Shut up.
That's from Leon Curry 4446.
Okay, Leon.
I'm joking. The last part I added myself.
I knew it wasn't real because you look off to the side when you lie.
The last part, I'm a bad liar. I'm
It's so
really
bad.
I can't lie. It's so horrible.
Love you, Leon.
Love you, Leon. Thanks for watching. That's all I got.
Okay, go to the weekend before then.
We did those last week when you wasn't here. You think the
You
show?
read those comments
Yes.
about
You
me?
think the show stops when you're not at work?
Were they about me?
I can't remember. Probably.
What did Tanner and Serenity say? I gotta listen to this app. I listened 4 minutes in.
And then you what?
Turned it off. I go,
In a
not in
rage.
it? I go, not in it? No. I'm just kidding. I just didn't listen to it.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here.
Stephanie, what were you?
I don't know why I
You
was-
forgot you were gonna call me Serenity? First of all, we need to start bringing more people on, like, from the office.
Okay. So let us know if you're watching right now. Let us know if you want to keep seeing just Stephanie and I, or we should invite just random people from the office.
Don't answer that. You're gonna say, replace you both. Or replace Stephanie for
Yeah.
sure.
Wait. They're tired of our attitudes. We gotta go. Have a good week.
Have a
Peace
good
out.
week, guys. Love you. If you write a nice comment, I'll follow you on Instagram.
You will not do that.
Yes, I will.
right,
I followed,
bye.
what's that guy? Jose, the other guy.
I'm cracking up. I know you're talking about Gabriel, like Peter saying.
You better
Oh my
keep this in.
God.
Love you, Gabe.